Hello, welcome to the Uperland recordings. Yeah, I don't do this much, hardly ever. Nope. But I had a friend I admire. He makes YouTube videos, and he talked about building a lighthouse. And he's from Michigan too, so I got a great appreciation for him. And I just wanted to show him a little one that I made, and maybe to give some inspiration. Or if you guys want to build one too, I'll show you how I did it there. From the great state of Michigan, there we got over 3,000 miles of shoreline and about 150 lighthouses. So we've seen a few. This is the one I built here. This is in the background. I like it, a big old tall skinny one there. Let me get myself turned around here. I don't do this often, so you all have to bear with me there. Okay, here we go. There we go. And back up here, we give her a little jump. Back up. And I like lighthouse here. One that's tall and skinny. Tall and skinny, and you get the light, and one the light go around. The problem I was having is to be tall and skinny, to make a clockworks redstone and to put something in to make it go around, it ended up too fat here in the middle, and I want tall and skinny. So this little guy, this is my little demonstration down here. This is how I got away with it. I'm not a redstoner by any means, but I watched several people do it, and I said, okay. And I worked on it. I think it took me over a day to figure this out. But I'll pass it on to you and see what you got. But we got a little daylight sensor there, and that turns this whole system on and off, and that's what this is here. You'll see that in a moment. I got a switch there. You can flip that switch and just turn it off completely, so it doesn't come on at night, but that's the way it's set up right now. Real simple. I got a clock that runs around the outside. This is like a 5x5 down here, and redstone torches there for the signal. And up top, I got some redstone lamps, and I got them in a configuration. I fell off. Too much whiskey. 3 on the bottom and 1 on top, and there's a redstone lamp right underneath this on each side. And once we give this thing started there, you'll see why it's set up like that. Okay, how we come down here? Let's see. I got a little timer here, and this kind of like you get the little tick in there, and this gives this clock a jump start, and this block will raise up. Yeah, let's give it a try. One way I can show you how this works, because getting the tick to work in creative mode is you'd have to wait, or but I can do the same thing. As what it is it shuts the power off. We do the same thing. We'll take away the redstone. It gives this little jump in and around, and that gets this timer going. This block comes up with the piston, and so the signal goes through, and it just chases this around. And I got a couple of repeaters here, and signal goes around. When it comes to this point, it actually splits. It will go into this one here, which sends it into block, and it will light that redstone torch, but the other outside signal keeps going around. What I had found out, I had tried many different ways of just trying to light one torch, and that would light one glowstone lamp, and it would go round and round. But I couldn't figure out a way to do that. So what I did, I said, "Oh, you a dummy?" Is you actually see there's actually 3 on and only 1 off. But if you build it on the odd numbers, when you get to the top, it'll be like this one. Bottom, 3 on, 1 off. But above it, it's 3 off, 1 on. And you just build it to an odd number. So the one underneath your glowstone, and we'll just get down in here, is the 1 on, and it goes around and around. And of course it lights up the redstone lamp in the middle, but it also lights the one up to either side and the one above it. What's nifty about this too is I like to get a fluid motion going around. If you stand here in the corner, this corner one gets lit up by both sides. So it actually kind of pauses there in the middle. It double blinks. And you also see the 2 side ones from both sides. So you're seeing it. You can see it from this angle, and the light up as it looks like it's rolling, and from the corner, it seems like, yeah, going around. So let's turn it to ooh. Let's turn this thing to dark, and you can see what it looks like when it's dark. Oh, see if I can remember how to do this. What is it? It's like, is it time set, times? I can never remember. Let's try time set. Night, night, night. I did it. I remembered. Cool. Alrighty there. And there it is. And clock's going around. And this is what it looks like in the nighttime. There. And if you want, it kind of blinks around. And you can see it in several different places. So it actually gives it a little bit of, looks like motion around there. And of course you can play with these, right? These here to set the timing. I got them wide open, or yeah, set all the way back here, but and these ones up in that position. But you can play with the ticks on this to get the speed you want of your rotation. And there you go. Well, I hope you have fun with this. If you want to use this, go right ahead. I don't care who. I can't steal this design here. It's out there for everybody. If you want to make one like this, go right ahead. The only thing I would say is, the only problem I had with this is this was built back in 1.12 on a small server, and all this redstone contraption, especially all these red torches going up here, it kind of lagged out the server a little bit. But I don't know, maybe the newer versions or a more powerful server, maybe won't have that much problem. So yeah, have at. Well, yeah, have fun there in your Minecraft world. Maybe catch you later. Bye.